Welcome to the Business Buyer Diaries. My name is Nathan Platter. I'm a full-time employee, and I bought a business. I did everything right, from finding the deal, handling all the due diligence on 63 opportunities, and ultimately bought a profitable gym. And boy, was I in for a big surprise as a new owner. I chronicled everything in real time, including the biggest wins to the stressful nights at 2 a.m. I'm sharing my journey without sugarcoating anything, so you don't make the same mistakes that I did. Here's today's episode.
Hey, good morning. So yesterday I met up with the accountant. There we go. Yeah, I guess I did a video about it, or an audio about it yesterday. So I met with the accountant and realized, all right, so we're in a fine spot. Well, kind of a rough spot, but the best way to turn this around is figure out all the details about the business that was purchased and grow the membership base. And so today was testing day. Testing day went really, really well. We had about 55 people sign up for the challenge, which was amazing. That's a really, really great turnout. We're crushing that on the starting spot. We've still got 2 weeks of folks that can trickle in after the fact. So I'm working with my sales rep guy. We're aiming to finish at around 70. And so that's 70 new people on top of like the 10 members that want to do it again. And there's just so much liveliness. There's so much energy. And even just going around today, talking about, all right, well, here's the 101 on how to do a challenge. Here's nutrition basics. Here's how we're going to baseline ourselves on measurements and body composition. There's just a lot of light bulb moments for people. Some takeaways for just general nutrition advice. It's crazy, but one strategy someone did that did really well, they just cut out alcohol, 0 alcohol altogether. And they lost 25 pounds in 10 weeks. That was really good. Someone else, what did they do? They did a lot of replacement. So instead of doing like ground beef, they instead did like ground turkey or like whole, I don't know all the details, but like whole wheat, they did like whole grain instead, just like switching stuff out. Now, that was their strategy. One that I like to do, and that's probably easy for me, I don't replace the food that I'm eating, but I just shrink the portion size. So like my example is I really like Oreos. I'm a fan of Oreos. And instead of eating 10 or 15 Oreos, I'll just eat 5 or 3, and I'll just limit the quantity, but I'll still eat my Oreos. And if I'm going for like a plate of spaghetti, instead of 2 big heaping scoops, I'll just do 1 big heaping scoop, and that's my portion size. At the end of the day, you still need to have protein and good macronutrients, but that at least reduces your excess of calories if you're trying to burn fat. At the end of the day, you still need protein, and that's part of the core to do really well at. So today I'm feeling really good. Feeling better about the business. We have a game plan. My team is all in, and I can see the gap for our membership base that signed up for this challenge. Like, all right, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm going to do the exercise. I'm going to do the meals, but I don't know what to do. Well, we're partnering with a meal prep company. And for folks that want to just pay for someone to have meals sent to them, yeah, we'll make sure you only eat the right food and you're not going to screw up your diet by eating food outside of what we send you. And so I can see how that's a value add. At one point, it's like, all right, what's a new revenue source or a profit source? But like, well, no, like if we make money, cool, but it's going to enhance the value of our program and folks will get incredible results from it. And so that's a worthwhile switch. And so there were some folks I was talking to that you can tell, like, they know nutrition, they know workouts, they know a lot of stuff, but they may have a couple struggles like with their mindset or an identity issue or how they view themselves or like their bedtime routines, where something additional beyond workouts can really help them break through those other limiting beliefs that they have. And so I can see some of the more premium parts of our program, how I'm crashing these together, working with a coach to get this all put together. I can see how us doing more and selling more can deliver more for our members. And not everyone needs that. Some folks here that came in, they really just want a place to work out. That's fine. Some folks just need someone to check in on them, keep them accountable. Cool, we can do that. And some folks need like a life coach. And so we can absolutely do that. We're not going to make you go find someone else to do that when we can do that with you. So I'm feeling confident. I can see the need and I can see in people's eyes, some folks like need a little bit more and they want a little bit more and they can do a little bit more. And so I don't feel whenever you're creating more stuff to sell, I think part of me is a little bit nervous. Like, am I just hawking stuff out to people? Am I just slinging product? Am I just pushing more revenue for the sake of revenue and paying off loans and generating profits? Well, actually today, no, I'm not. If someone can't afford it and it's not going to benefit them, then yeah, I'm a terrible person for selling something to them that they don't need. But for someone that they've got that glimmer of their eye and they know that they need this and they really want to go in this direction, I'm doing them a service by selling them something that they need. I'm not pulling the wool over somebody's eyes. I feel good about it. So that's where we're going. Tech Chicken Day was fantastic. So I'm going through a lot of personal growth myself, figuring out how to do this right. It's tight. It's stressful. In 2 days, I shared the team how we're doing as a business, and we're revealing how we're all doing. And at the end of the day, we're here to benefit our community. We're here to improve lives, one hand at a time that goes up asking for that. And we're going to do this thing. My name is on the loan. That means my resources are on the line. That means we're going to do more than what's rational to make this thing happen. That's where we're at. That's where we're going. Let's rock and roll.
This has been another episode of the Business Buyer Diaries. Subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. I hope you're realizing that business ownership is no cakewalk. Check the podcast notes for a link to the DIY due diligence program, the complete list of show sponsors, and for media inquiries. Music written and composed by Wes Schrock. I'm your host, Nathan Platter. Join me again on the next one.